Alright, so immediately after the jungle scene, we have the anthill scene. And this is mostly just the fight with the Russian officer, like the main big, strong guy of the film. And I felt like this fight was really unnecessarily long, and I felt like the guy's death at the end was super cartoony. Like, this whole movie as a whole is very cartoony. So what I did is I cut down the fight, and then when he dies, I left in the shot of the ants going into his mouth and like all of his face holes. I don't know if that's what the right wording is, face holes, but I left that part in there, and I just kind of cut out the visual part of him getting dragged away, but I left in the audio, so like as it moves on and you can see other things happening, you can still hear him kind of like screaming in the background until it fades away. And I felt like that was a better way to do it, because it still leaves you with that creepy crawly sensation that you get from watching a scene like that visceral reaction, and it leaves you with it instead of taking it away to try and make you laugh. And then when they start heading for the river at the end of that scene, I thought it was really dumb that Marion just decides to drive off of the cliff and onto a tree. And even though I can't edit around that, I could still kind of change what happens as they go off. So in the original scene, they like land on the end of the tree, and then Marion kind of like stops and they're just kind of sitting there, and she's like looking really smug at Indiana Jones. So I just kind of cut that out and made it look like as soon as the tree dips down into the water, they just kind of fall off of it and they go into the water and she accelerates away. So that's kind of all I could do for that. And then for the sake of the waterfall scene, I felt like it was another unbelievable scene because they go off 3 massive waterfalls. And I was thinking about different ways to do this, like how would I be able to edit around this? And then I remembered in Pirates of the Caribbean 3 at World's End, they go off this giant waterfall, and instead of the film actually showing them, fall near the end and their boat crashing and all of them are on the shore, it just kind of cuts to black, and you hear a little bit of audio, and then it cuts back to the scene after they're on the shore. So I wanted to replicate that sense where they go off, you see them falling off the waterfall, the first one, after you hear Oxley say 3 times it drops the way down, and then it cuts to black, you hear some audio, and then it cuts back, and you see kind of the wreckage in the aftermath of the 3 waterfall drops.
For what? Big damn ants, go!
That net!
Run to the river!
That net!
Mom, slow down! Honey, stop. You're gonna go off the cliff.
That's the idea!
Bad idea. Give me the wheel.
Mom.
Trust me!
Slow down.
Don't ever do that again.
Yes, dear.
Three times it drops.
Reverse. Put in reverse. Pull reverse.
You okay?
Through eyes at last I saw in tears.
The golden vision reappears.